Welcome to the Bar None Electronic Logs training session. In this video, we will answer some frequently asked questions, explain about the training materials you should now have, and show actual electronic logs demonstrations on the Qualcomm. After this video, you should know everything you need to know about electronic logs. Question number 1. Does the Qualcomm round my time to the nearest 15-minute interval like on paper logs? No. All activities are rounded to the nearest minute. However, an activity must be at least 3 minutes to register on your log. For example, if you drive for 2 minutes in a parking lot, that driving time will not show up on your log. You will remain in your last status. Will the Qualcomm automatically put me on line 3 driving? Yes. After 3 minutes of driving, you will be put on line 3 driving automatically. Your truck must also travel at least 2 miles or exceed 15 miles per hour, whichever comes first. When your truck has stopped for at least 3 minutes, you will be automatically put on line 4 on duty. Will the Qualcomm automatically calculate my hours available? Yes. The Qualcomm keeps your 11-hour, 14-hour, and 70-hour clocks up to date. Also, hours are automatically added back to your 70-hour clock at midnight. In addition, 8-2 split braking is supported. The Qualcomm automatically adjusts your clocks when you split your brakes. Will I get an alert when I am about to go over on my hours? Yes. The Qualcomm will verbally alert you in 15-minute intervals 1 hour before being in violation. The Qualcomm shows you how much time you have left to drive at all times. If you will run out of your 14-hour or 70-hour clocks first, that is the clock the Qualcomm will display on your screen. On paper logs, I have to write down the city I am in at each status change. Will I still need to do that on electronic logs? No. You won't need to do that on electronic logs. The Qualcomm uses its built-in GPS technology to determine where you are. The city you are in will be noted on your logs at each status change. If I forget to change my status, will I be able to correct it later? Yes. You can change a status prior to approving your logs. Once you approve your logs, you will not be able to change anything on them. Driving events cannot be changed since these are captured automatically from the motor. What do I do if I get stopped by the DOT and they want to see my logbook? Don't panic. Bar None will provide you with a DOT quick reference card. Hand this card and your Qualcomm screen to the DOT officer. As an alternative, you can fax your last 8 days of logs to the DOT officer. How do I sign off on my pre-trip inspection? This is sometimes called a daily vehicle inspection or a DVI. Send in macro 31, driver's daily vehicle inspection on a daily basis. The paper sheets are no longer required. If you need assistance filling out this macro, contact your team leader. If the DOT asks to see your DVIs, pull up the Out box in your Qualcomm messaging. Can dispatch see how many hours I have left? Yes. Operations can see how many hours you have left and your current duty status. You will no longer need to send in macro 57, enhanced log hours. You will also no longer need to send in macro 56, 34-hour restart. Bar None will be providing you with a variety of training materials. You should walk away today with these 4 items. Please see someone later if you do not have these items. This is a decal to be put on your truck's doors that will alert the DOT and shippers' receivers that you have electronic logs on board. This should be placed by the DOT number on both doors. If possible, please give this to the maintenance department to put on your truck. This is the DOT Quick Reference Card. This card is to show DOT officers how to review your logs using the Qualcomm. This card is meant to be stored in your visor in case you need it. This is the Qualcomm Hours of Service User's Guide. It covers everything in this presentation in case you need some help later on. You should also be receiving your login information. This is used to log into the Qualcomm.